Hello everyone, a heartily welcome to you all. I am Sacred and thank you for joining me in another mod spotlight in Hearts of Iron 4. Well, I hope that you all had an awesome day. Well, you may guess already what the following mod I'm going to spotlight is about. Well, the name is already being told here in the mod description. Guess? Write in comments. No joking aside, it's the mod called 1870 mod, a Franco-Prussian War. So, surprise, surprise, it is about the Franco-Prussian War primarily. So, let's see. Let's see if this how the world looks like, as always. So, we can start from two scenarios: the Russian intelligence or the German question. Well, the German question, I think that's wrong, because the third unit doesn't exist in this timeline, therefore I wouldn't suggest you playing it. And that's also wrong, so let's go ahead and play the 1868 starting campaign. So let's take a look to Europe. Europe is consisting of the North German Confederation. Well, majors is the North German Confederation, because this country was called in the past Prussian Kingdom, which was wrong. Now it's called the North German Confederation, which is right. We have the Duchy of Bates and the Bavaria Kingdom. Well, it should be called Bavarian Kingdom of Bavaria, not Bavaria Kingdom. So there's has to be changed. But well, I know a bit about German history, and I can tell you that Bavaria controlled this area, and this area, the Rhineland, was controlled by Prussia. I'm quite sure that was controlled by Prussia. So since 1814 or 1815, the Rhineland was controlled by Prussia. I'm sure certain of that. So that's some changes in history. I mean, simply look up to Germany map 1860, and then you should get a precise map of how the German looked like. Then we have the Russian Empire, which was a really strong country at this time. They are a bitter loser apparently. I don't know why. Well. So, about ideologies, here are different ideologies. For example, the fascists are called monarchists here. Monarchists, and the world is kind of ruled by monarchism, so no rights for fascism. Then we have Britain is, for example, democratic, so they are ruled by the Democratic Party led by Queen Victoria. The British Empire has to do some colonialization here, how you can see. So, playing as the British Empire to colonize Africa could be quite fun, I could tell you that, yeah. Then, well, America looks the same, except the Caribbean. Spain controls Ireland and Cuba here. And Canada looks the same, US of course the same, led by USA Grand. We have Sweden, Norway here as a minor power. We have the big Austro-Hungarian Empire, Austria-Hungary. Yeah. And the Ottoman Empire, so the Turks will like this. I'm gonna take a look to the industrial capacities of these countries. So let's start with the North German Confederation. Before we do so, let's check the mod description. Welcome into my new mod, 1870 mod, a Franco-Prussian mod where you can play in the Victorian era. The mod is still in development, actually just is in Open 2. Infos, status in development, actual version Open 2i, compatibility, Hearts of Iron 4 whenever, contact, Discord link, timeline Victorian era. The mod. This mod lets you play in the 1870s years as the control of the state of your choice. The best interesting countries are France, Prussian Kingdom, Russian Empire, Austria-Hungary. So English isn't his strength clearly, but you can of course help him out. Two scenarios. 1868. Prepare for the war with the country of your choice. You are in the perfect position to organize army, your country, and take your time for industry. 1870. Rush into the war with the country of your choice. Your country is ready to get the warfare. Features: Focus 3, France, Germany, Russian Empire, Austria-Hungary, generic. Some events, technologies, personalized ideologies, new countries, new scenarios, personalized leaders, personalized parties. And tons of new features for a big mod. The development of the mod takes 50%, Focus 3 40%, map 85%, ideology 60%, 80%. Events 10%, flags 40%. Major updates now includes the Prussian update, now includes the colonial update, now includes the Tsar update, now includes this Holy Roman update. Future updates. So much new focus trees, lots of new events, finish the map, new ideologies, rework technologies. Special thanks, Visium. Hope you will enjoy the mod. You will like, leave a comment and use the like button. So yeah, go sure to check out the mod. Link is as always down below in the description. Also to my Patreon. So, but you never check it out. So then let's see, the mod here, 1870 mod, a Franco-Prussian War. Let's take a look to the German strength. To the strength of the North German Confederation. So, territory-wise, you have a population of, well, 50 million, and which I find sad is that you don't have a claim on the Duchy of Bite and on the Bavaria Kingdom. So, you will be stuck with a core population of 50 million, keep that in mind. Industrial-wise, you have a standing army of close to 500,000, a tiny navy with only 24,000 K. You have 28 military, 11 naval, and 27 civilian factories. That's about the German spirit. So, let's check out. Austria-Hungary is stronger than the North German Confederation. Austria-Hungary starts off with 20 military, 1 naval, and 52 civilian factories, so quite a strength there. In total, they have close to 400,000 troops. The army strength is around 400,000, how I said. Population is 54 million. They are currently non-aligned. Yeah, non-aligned, so... But they have a focus tree as well. Actually, that's the generic focus tree. Yeah. You can actually take the Turkish colonies and gain war gold against the Ottoman Empire. Well, that's interesting. The new Holy Roman Empire. Actually, the Austro-Hungarian focus tree is, oh yeah, also implemented. Excuse me, please. Oh, alright, I'm back, sorry. You can ally with Germany or gain the war goal against the North German Confederation. You can do the new Roman Empire, then distract the French. So, yeah, you have plenty of war goals ready, yeah? So, the Austrian focus tree, that's it. Pause to check it out. Then we have the Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman Empire starts off with 40 military, only 1 naval, and 40 civilian factories. And with a standing army of 228,000, core population is 62 million at this point. Yeah, the Ottoman Empire is minor strength. The Ottoman Empire also, if you see, they have Romania as an integrated puppet, so the lowest level possible. Therefore, they have command of another 140,000 Romanian troops, which is quite interesting. The Romanian industry isn't that strong, so that's still under Romanian control, clearly. Then we have the French Empire, which starts off with 45 factories, 6 military, 8 naval, and 31 civilian. Core population is 42 million, and the starting army of 570,000, so stronger than the German army. Actually, Alsace is not fortified, so yeah, a battleground for the North German Confederation, clearly. Then we have plenty of African countries here which don't have any industry and any army at all, so it should be easy cannon fodder for the expanding British, for example. Let's see, the United Kingdom. Alpha said that you can't, for example, release South Africa right now. So Britain starts off with 84 factories, 70 military, 90 naval, and 48 civilian, with an army of 260k and a insanely huge navy as always. So Britain also controls part of the British Raj. Well, the core population is 56 million. The British Raj is, of course, a British colony. Makes sense. Is it? I think it is, yeah, it is. What, the British Raj actually is not a British colony? Well, that doesn't make any sense. British Raj should be under a British command, but the British Raj is independent. Well, so how can somebody explain this to me, please? Well, I can't. The British Raj is independent from Britain. Well, this is interesting. It's interesting indeed. Anyways, then, well, we have the King Empire with a huge industry of 68 factories, core population of 480 million inside, and the starting army of 500,000 troops. We have the Japanese with 51 factories, standing army of 550,000, and with the Japanese, they only have direct control of Manchukuo. I mean, I can't see Manchukuo and Manchukuo existing, so they're only left with their mainland here. So yeah, the Japanese may want to invade Korea and after that spread towards the Chinese, but the Qing Empire is really strong at this point, so let's see how they're gonna handle it. So the Ottoman Empire controls vast parts of Africa, so being a strong counter here to play. Then we have Serbia, so if you want to challenge, play Serbia. Don't have any clans as well, so things are gonna be tough in Serbia, I can tell you that. We have Italy with 49 factories, but the strongest country of all is, well, firstly the USA, I think, with 161 factories. The USA even doesn't start off with a with the isolation, so you could easily expand and conquer the world as the United States. As always, the Americans. Well, the Russian Empire is also really strong. They have 48 military, 8 naval, and 69 civilian factories. They are being led by the Tsar Party, which is monarchist, Alexander II. Their focus tree is firstly some factories which you won't need, and the Russian Empire first, where you can build bunkers, which I don't really wouldn't do. Develop your army. Also look for a faction and get ready for a war. Your own faction, you create the Russian Empire. You can actually invite Japan to the Russian faction. So this mod is should be known for its historical events. Or you can search for allies as well. Please give me 1 second. Being sick is not really a good thing, so take care of yourself, I can tell you that. Alright, where was I? You could go communist or democratic as Russia. Let's see how the A is gonna do it. That. And there's Sweden, Norway with 25 factories and, well, a minor army, not being a strong power there. So, I'm going to play as the North German Confederation and see how far we come in this spotlight. So let's get straight into the game. Let's exit to the menu, play on historical focuses, although I don't think they are yet implemented. Let's still check them out. Horizon Tangents, then North German Confederation, led by Kaiser Wilhelm II, dictator apparently regular and on historical air focuses. Let's get straight into the game. Yeah, alright, so I presented our army already. It's not that strong but not that weak. We have 47 divisions in total, 47. Just ready them against the Duchy of Baitz, which we're gonna take by force, of course. Field Marshal Gerd von Rundstedt. Fly on the high speed. Oh yeah, technology here. Also, the technology path, the technology tree of this game is modified. For example, I mean, they have the same effects, and they are not limited by time, which I don't really understand why they are not limited by time. The major changes, well, are in the first instance the pictures here. The Land Doctrine is the sign, for example. They just take that. Then artillery is the same, but you cannot get any tanks, which makes sense because you didn't have tanks back then. Surprise! You can get a proper Reagan company here. You can get your navy thoroughly advanced. Actually, you cannot get other ships that you have because here you have the time limitation of, for example, 72 years. So you're stuck with your ships you have at this very point. So then you can advance your naval doctrine. You don't have an air force and air doctrine, so keep that in mind. And you don't have atomic research and rockets. So basically what I can say to this tech tree is that it's the same like the vanilla one, but only some things have been removed and some pictures have been changed. For example, of the infantry path here, some sections, but only pictures, nothing else really. Ships are still the same. They are outrun by a 72 years limitation, so yeah, have fun there. So because we lack civilian factories, I'm gonna build civilian factories as the mighty German Empire. Alright, in Westphalen, one more. Focus wise, well, I don't need this focus, so we can either follow the Austria-Hungary. I mean, it's wrong English, but you all should know it. Or we can make Prussia great again. So let's make Prussia great again, which will have no effect on us. We want to go to war with the other countries, so we have to do that. Yeah, make Prussia great again. fire disc. No focus. Well, our factory, I want to get plenty of artillery, anti-air. I'll have anti-air too. Let's get a little bit of anti-air as well. Why not? Let's get it queued in. Artillery, then small equipment. Oh, we have artillery already, so never mind there. Alright, then let's get even more weapons. Then, alright, I think that should be good to go, good to go. Like this, yeah. Airplanes, yeah, we cannot get any except the basic transport planes, which I would not really suggest you getting those. There's simply no point in getting them. Let's finish our current naval production for now. Alrighty, out. We need 80 oil, which I'll get from the, let's get it from the, I don't know, Kingdom of Romania. They are Ottoman puppets, so I shouldn't mind there. Alrighty, out. So, let's see, they are going for the industrial efforts. Yeah, I like if they would add some more factories to their country before we annex them. Yeah, so, well, it is challenging to attack the Russian Empire because they are quite strong. Well, the Russians are going for the Russian Empire first. The French... Oh, actually, I forgot to review the French focus tree, please don't beat me up. The French can decide of seeing the enemy in the North German Confederation or to look for a republic. Well, we finished it quite quick, so let's go ahead and get more light cruisers right now. Okay. Our French, they can see the enemy in the North German Confederation. Prepare for war for France first, we will triumph. They can militarize their country, Paris Axis, and then they can finally get the puppet war goal against the Prussian Confederation. So we have to keep that in mind. Yeah, the British, they are going for the basic efforts as well. And we are gonna make Prussia great again. Let's see, our navy isn't that strong, but it's working at least. Currently we have 2 battleships, 3 air cruisers, 6 light cruisers, 13 destroyers and 15 submarines. Then, let's not influence Denmark, no need for that. Let's go ahead and... So, hegemony of monarchism, yeah, I don't want to go democratic, so I'll go for the hegemony of monarchism. So the effect of it will be giving us 100 political power. That's interesting. We start off with 3 templates, the Gebirgsjäger Brigade and the Infantry Division and the Cavalry Division. The Infantry Division is the best developed, so I would suggest you just training more of the infantry divisions here in the North German Confederation. There's plenty of them. Let's see, I'm training 330,000 more men. Let's see how big our army can be at the outbreak of the Great War. I mean, of the Franco-Prussian War. Yeah. Let's see. The Dutch, they control the Dutch East Indies as an integrated puppet. Technically, I could attack some countries, for example, the Netherlands or Belgium. Yeah, but let's attack the Dutch of Bite first. The rest can come later. Austria-Hungary is not aligned. Yeah, I mean, the Austro-Hungarian industry is really strong. Let's see what they are going for. I don't think that they are actually non-aligned and not fascist, so we cannot get them into our faction. The New Germany, where we'll go for the glorious war economy. Yeah, I think the prelude to unification, I think the first enemy we have to take on are the French. There's no way around that. Yeah, the Belgians, actually, the Belgians are strengthening fascism, which means just the monarchist party there. Why are they strengthening fascism? Is that like a common thing these days to strengthen fascism? I don't know, perhaps seems like that, does it? They're building plenty of new factories across the German Reich. Mainly civilian ones. Because the Dutch of Bite, they have 10 to 12 military and 7 civilian ones. The Bavarian Kingdom is quite weak. But we are gonna annex them nevertheless if we go for Prepare the Future and then for the first Germany award we can get the puppet war goal against the Dutch of Bite. Select the technology, let's get construction. Well, we don't need any rubber, so picking the Dutch isn't of high priority there. The New Germany we got. Now our next thing will be Prepare the Future, which will grant us military schools for extra recruitable population. I will actually go ahead and take Southern World class into Rudolf Hess, because I don't think Rudolf Hess shouldn't do his flight that early. Yeah, he should not. Next thing to enact will be the Captain of Industry. Industrial wars we are doing quite fine. We have 28 military and 28 civilian factories. The Russians are clearly superior to the German industry by far, by military and by civilian wise. So the Russians are a tough enemy. The Austro-Hungarians, they are really strong as well compared to us. So annexing all of Austria-Hungary could prove, well, vital for the German war efforts, to say the least. Yeah. But I can wait. We probably have 4 points. Well, the Austro-Hungarian army is not that weak, I think. So, currently, would our army be able to take them on? Yes, since we will fight in the mountains, I don't think so. Let's get the power to work out against the Duchy of Bait. Duchy of Bait, yeah. Okay, research complete. After that, we're gonna craft the Duchy of Bait. They even don't have an army, I think, do they? The Baitan army is non-existing, so yeah, easy conquest. Just marching through the territory and then bordering the French Empire. On the French doorstep, I'd call it, yeah. I'm gonna save for the age for my chance for the mobile warfare experts to get the boost there as always. Well, I don't like the fact though that we don't have a climb, a core population on the Duchy of Bait. Well, the author said, the mod developer, that we have some events. I didn't saw any until this very point, so we might get them. I mean, there's still 2 years until the war breaks out, actually less than a year, so we have to prepare ourselves already by conquering these countries. Quite quick, there we go, and now declare war, and just rush through the country. Germany at war again. Well, this isn't a custom event, because the Treaty of Versailles didn't happen at this point, therefore, now, yeah, I'll gladly get the Triumphant Will, which will get us extra political power gain, gladly. There we go, just marching through the territory. I mean, if you know, the German unification went a bit different, not that way, but okay, we're gonna take it. Now we got Treaty of Bitburg. Now I want the full annexation of the Duchy of Bait. There we go. They were annexed and I took 3 states. I got plenty, I got some factories as well. Well, that's nice. Now my army will ready themselves against the Bavarians, although there's no point since they don't have an army either. Yeah. Let's see, the French are going for a new dawn. Perhaps soon they're gonna go for the Prussian Confederation war goal, and then war will be upon our soil against the French. We shall be victorious. Absolute victory will be ours. I can tell you that. I can assure you victory. Victory will be ours. Let's get more weapons though. More weapons. Perhaps more weapons after that. More spoiled, more artillery as well. Alright, yeah, I still like the experience to completely reform my army, so we have to wait there. Just so I can train more infantry divisions. Let's train here 500,000 men. Why not after all? Why not? So we have to be careful. The French, the Russians are going for their industry. I mean, it's strong already, so but they can improve it. I don't mind. They're going for the production effort. They get extra factories. We are gonna put them to good use in the North German Confederation. The Prussian Empire, now the First Germany Awards. We got the Triumphant Will. Yeah, now we are getting insane amounts of political power, so we can get our army to a really high and advanced level. Example, army attack. I can also stage coups, for example, in Britain. Let's boost the party popularity. Okay, British Stoicism isn't really making it possible to boost it there. Well, I don't know, because all of the countries are monarchists, so it's not really worth executing a coup there. Let's see, we can influence which countries? Well, let's firstly save our political power. We are making 3.65 per day. If that's not much, I wouldn't know what to say. 3.65 per day, that's quite a bit. The French are readying the people. They are readying the people. Well, They are not the only one who ready their army, French. Don't think you're alone there with the intention of conquering the world. Well, I would have to crush the French dream at one point anyways, but let's see, let's give the French a tiny moment of hope to succeed. It will be diminished, I can tell you that. There we go. Yeah, and plenty of new equipment, but our army strength will be quite huge then, don't forget that. Improve our army, get it to the highest level of readiness. It's 1802, so that's quite, yeah, ahead back in time. So the Prussian focus tree is kind of finished. We can influence Turkey, Denmark and the other countries, so let's do that. Let's actually boost the Ottoman policy as well, the popularity of the monarchists in the Ottoman Empire. To get the Ottomans on our side, they would prove a vital ally, I think. So I'm gonna get them on to my side. There we go, declare war. There we go, we are at war. They're going to the construction effort 3. I'm gonna wait until they got it, so I can get that extra factory. That's some nice strength, some nice ideas, isn't it? So we can, let's get, whom? Army regrouping, yeah, Gerd von Rundstedt. The Austro-Hungarians, yeah, they, well, military-wise, they aren't so strong as the Prussian Empire, so, yeah, we have to use that opportunity. Well, attention, we have generated 7.6%. So, we have to be careful. Oh, actually, Belgium turned monarchist too, and, well, why is every nation kinda turning monarchist? That's interesting, that's very interesting. So, we're at war with the Bavarian Kingdom. You're just gonna wait until they finish their focus. Well, let's see, the British, well, they aren't going to war against other countries, that's quite sad, so the world is alone. They're the Americans, so they are just doing the American thing, as always. Modify government. Let's see, the logistics, nothing we need really, perhaps. Okay, army logistics is somewhat useful, not really that much, but somewhat useful. There we go, elastic defense complete. Well, since I don't have any tanks, I think going for the mobile infantry would be the best way. Although I don't even have motorized infantry at this point, so now it's time to strike in to the Bavarian Kingdom. Yeah. So thank you. There we go. Goal is to annex all of Bavaria. Now there we go. Germany has been reunified, although not really that historically. Since I guess you all know, they are protecting the country in Alsace for landforts. As soon they're gonna go for the policy to go to war against the Prussian Empire. We're gonna, well, let them come. Let them come. Let the Frenchmen come and attack our soil. We will be victorious. Victory will be ours. Absolute victory. We are influencing the Ottomans. Getting the Ottomans on our side against the Russians would prove vital. Vital. There we go, 47. We have, well, 13 army experience. Our army is currently 79k strong. They can't really invade us since... Oh yeah, can they navally invade us? I don't think so. I shouldn't be... I don't know the French. Well, they probably didn't research Marines, but they are just gonna invade it one way or the other. So actually, I'm gonna just get some... Like maybe... let's get 10 divisions to garrison our coastline. Yeah, just 10 basic divisions to garrison the coastline. Don't want to risk fighting wars on 2 fronts, therefore, yeah, we need 9. That's fine, the rest is gonna take on the fight to the front line. So, my heart hurts because I can't use these divisions, but that's, I think, the way destined for us. Yeah, since there's no time limitation, let's simply rush on with the weapons path there. There we go. We are influencing Denmark. They are becoming fascists. Time to influence Turkey, and then to get the future to our hands. So influence Turkey. Will be bypassed if the French Empire exists. Well, the French Empire, they paused with the Prussian Confederation focus. That's not nice. Well, we can simply advance our army superbly. Yeah, just keep it building up and building up until a point where it's the strongest in the world. Just keep it building and developing our industrial capacities. We are closing into a 50s to 50s civilian factories. That's quite nice. They're going for the generic focus tree is quite well made in depth, although It's quite well made. They are going for the recognized government, or not for the fascist state. Well, they can go for the fascist state soon, which is basically the monarchist state, but the generic focus tree is really well in-depth made, although ours is not really made in-depth. Actually, let me check when France attacked the North German Confederation. I'm not sure. Let's type here Franco-Prussian War. So, yeah, we influenced Turkey. Now it's time to get the future into our hands. And I guess let's get the equipment designer as well as industrial concern and the tank. I mean, I have not any tanks, I don't need for that. Let's get a capital ship. Well, I don't have any aircraft either. So yeah, let's perhaps boost the popularity of fascists in Denmark, as well as perhaps in where can we say, let's boost them in America, perhaps. Okay, let's boost them in America. They don't have the modifiers, so things would be smooth there. Then let's also boost it. Well, every country is kind of monarchist, so there's not really many countries to boost on, sadly. Yeah. Come on, the French Empire, I'm waiting for it. So, the Franco-Prussian War started on the 19th of July, 1870. 19th of July. Let's see, 19th of July, 1870, and lasted until the 10th of May, 1871. 19th of July, 1870, until the 18th of May, 1871.
Research complete.
Let's see if it's gonna be the case as well or not. So, I can at least give them, let's give them a line of Reagan Company and Sport Anti-Air. There we go. Layer Sport Artillery already. Yeah, so I can perhaps add them simply 1 battalion of artillery. I like the experience, so never mind, Sally. Well, why am I using actually anti-air? I mean, I like anti-air because it has a nice, nice stats for soft attack, etc. Well, somebody suggested it to me, and it is, well, worth using it, so I just use it. Why not? They're still going for their production efforts. Come on, France, I wanna see the war here, the German war, the war of German reunification. That's what I wanna see. So it's the 19th of July 1870. I am above my time, but I want to get to the point where the war happens. Let's also get better weapons here. MB38 and MB38. Our infantry we got already. Let's, yeah, some boost for our infantry there. Well, you are fully trained, you are not, you are too. Well, let's ready our army already. If the French doesn't want to go to war, we will go to war then. There we go. Capturing, I think Paris should be enough already to make the French surrender. They have unity of 60%, so keep that in mind. But our army is superior to the French armed forces, although breaking through the French lines requires some strength. We'll have it. We'll break through without a problem. Yeah, now let's add them one more line of artillery, which will give us a better soft attack. Yep, alright. And now I'm in heavy need of artillery, how you can see, so I need to increase my production for artillery, anti-air, and for artillery. Alright. Well, the German industry is doing fine. We bypassed our factories. Come on, bloody hell. War's taking some time. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take a break here. And in the next episode, we are gonna see in the extended spotlight if the French are going to attack us or not. So, stay tuned for another extended spotlight. I'm Sacred and I'm out. Have a good day to you all and see you next time. Goodbye, have a nice day.